Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a reading on Melania Trump's random ass press conference yesterday. So she gave a conference where she said that she had never had a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell, and that she was not a victim of Epstein. Um, it was so random. Nobody ever even said that this woman was a victim of Epstein. So I was just really curious as to what was the reason behind this. Um, there's this idea going around that Trump put her up to this to distract from the war, which would be ironic because the war was to distract from Epstein, and now he's going back to Epstein to distract from the war. Um, so I wanted to see if there was like any truth behind it, because this was just completely like out of left field. And then her calling for the victims to testify before Congress, like, even though that this administration has been saying that it's all a hoax, it's a lie, blah 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 blah. What, like, why do you want the victims to testify before Congress? Like, why won't y'all just release the unredacted files? Like, do that. You want them to come testify uh and talk about your husband, because we all know that he's in there. Is that what you want, so that you can feel like you have a safe way to file for divorce from him? Like, what is going on? Okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay, so this speech, contrary to what I thought, it is not random. It was not random at all. It was a deliberately crafted speech in order to project confidence. So it seems like her motivation was to own the narrative before it spirals. So this suggests to me that something is about to come out about her and Epstein. Okay, so this points to her trying to move away from this controversy. There's been an ongoing effort for her to distance herself from these rumors. And she wants to be perceived as being unfairly targeted. She wants us to believe that she's innocent. So outwardly, she appears as composed and diplomatic, but in her environment, there are secrets. Now, this doesn't automatically mean that she has some sort of guilt, but it does strongly suggest that she is withholding information. So her hope is to regain control of the narrative. Her fear is losing control or being pulled into something bigger. Um, I think that this speech was an attempt to steer the story before it steers her. Um, and that this is about protecting her personal brand and her influence. For some reason, I was only able to get one oracle card, which is creation solo or solo magic. So, I think that I was wrong in thinking that maybe Trump put her up to this. I think that she acted independently of Trump. And I don't think that he had any idea that she was going to do this. I think that she wants to maintain autonomy over her image. And that she just doesn't like being defined by other people's narratives. And that includes her husband. Final outcome. This is not going away. Okay? Whatever her advisors told her that speech was going to do, it has done the opposite. This is not going away. I believe that it's actually going to intensify. Something is going to come out and it's going to be undeniable. Okay, somebody's going to drop receipts. I don't know whether that's going to be logs, photos, records, timelines, concrete evidence, okay? Something specific and something verifiable is coming, and there is not going to be any way that she's going to be able to spin the story after this drops. Yeah, I think it's going to be soon, somewhere between now and 2 months. Something's coming. All right, so that's all I have for this reading. Thank you guys so much for watching.